Welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's Tester Sam Graphic again, and in today's video we will be learning how to design this birthday flyer. So I'll just keep this on here for a reference. So before we go on, make sure you like and subscribe to this channel, and also don't forget to turn on the notification button so that you'll be notified when I release my next video. Keep this here for reference purpose. Let's just take it to the back. Then I'm just going to close it. Then let's just activate our images. Okay, so these are the images we will be using for this tutorial. Let's work on the background first. So I'll just place this at the center. Yes, that will be at the center. Then we go over to our background to achieve this color at the back. We are just going to go over to your color for the background, then go over to gradient and use this gradient. Okay, these are the color codes. Let me just give the color code. Yes, this is the color code I used for the background. For the other side, this is the color code. Yes. Okay, so let's just move on. Next, I'm just going to do activate this, and I need to create this effect. I need to create this effect of this stuff behind the model. So I'm just going to go over to my opacity, then reduce it to 13. 13 is okay. So the next thing to do is to, as you can see, behind this model or behind this lady, there is this stuff. Yes, behind that. So we are just going to go over to that one and create something like that. So I'm just going to go over to this pattern and go over to eraser. Then increase the softness of eraser and also increase the size. Increase the size and increase the softness to the highest. Then I'm just going to erase the middle. Yes. Once I'm done with that, we have this. So the next thing to do is lock this in place. I think we're done with the back with that element. So I'll just go over to my shapes, then create a circular shape, then reduce the size. I'm just going to reduce the size and zoom in and make sure that no parts can be seen. Then I'll reduce the opacity, then move on to stroke width, increase it to the highest, then the blur radius to the highest also. Then I'm just going to give it this color. I'm going to give this color. Okay, so let's just adjust it. I'll give you this color FFC600. Yeah. Once I'm done with that, then I'll take time, go back, then increase the size. I'll increase the size, then I'll drop it at the middle, then copy it for emphasis and to make it more legible, then drop it at the middle. I will have to adjust it. Just make sure you take your time to adjust it very well. Then I'll lock everything in place. Once I'm done with that, then the next thing to do is to bring in my model. I'll just take this to the top, then increase the size. Yeah, I think that's the next thing, right? Yes. I'll just drop it here. So as you can see, there's this stuff. What I'll just go to remove that. What I'll do to remove that is to go over to eraser, click on your model, then go over to your eraser, increase the size a bit, then carefully erase it. Once I'm done erasing, then I'll increase the softness of the eraser and increase the size a bit. Then go over to this side, then just do something like this. Yes. Once I'm done, I'll click OK. Yes. Then lock it in place and make sure she's at the middle. Yes. Right. I think you are getting it. Yes. Let me just adjust a bit. Yes, I think this is okay. So the next thing I'm going to do is to create, yes, just go over to your shape, make sure you lock everything in place, then go over to your shape, create this shape, go over to your gradient, pick the same gradients used for the background, then add the color, then go over to this one, go over to this side, then reduce this to the lowest to make it invisible. Okay, so since we have this, just going to click on OK. Yes, so we'll be able to make our model blend with the background just like this, just like this. So it has been able to blend with the background. So I'll just go over and make sure that it blends well by just copying, click on this, then copy. So we're going to go over to edit, then reduce the size. Just watch as I'm doing this, reduce it, then yes, it's okay like this. Yes, then take this one, lock it in place. So the next thing to do is start writing our text. Let's just start writing our text already. So since I've blended model and everything is good, I'll start writing the text. The first one, happy birthday. Birthday, then bring it over to this side. Yes, you must activate your grid line, then take this over to this side, just go ahead and we are putting it on 90. Yes, then this to this side, I'll put this on 10. Yes, then this one over to this side, this one too will be on 90, and this one will be on 10 again. Yes, 10. Once we are done with that, just remove this one at the middle, these two lines at the middle, just click on it, then yes, you've been able to remove it. Yes, then you lock it in place. Yeah. So next we are writing happy birthday, just leave down here, then go over to your font. You are using the font Autograph, this font. I will provide everything in the description box, so just you'll be able to access all these resources in the description box below, or maybe not this model. Copy, then bring it over here. We are going to write a name. What's her name? Somewhere. Yes. Then go over to your font again. We are using Poppins Bold. Poppins Bold. I'll provide this font in the description box below. Just reduce it, then bring it down to this make sure this is touching the line. Once you are done with that, make sure it's also at the middle. Yes, then go lock it in place. Go over to your birthday, increase the size, then place it at the top here. I think we are getting it. Yeah, yeah, so let's increase this one a bit. Drop it here. Yeah, as you can see, there's this cut. If you notice, there's this cut around this side. So to solve that, just click on text, go over to paddling. Yeah, increase your right padding. Yes, you'll be able to solve that problem. Leave your text in place. Then the next thing, we are going to write this. Let's need to write this one here. Happy birthday, wishing you all the best in your daily endeavors. Just go back to text. Happy birthday, wishing you right endeavor. Yes, then we change it to Poppins. We are using Poppins medium. Yes, then just go back and click on this. Yes, then go over to your align, then align it to the left. Yes, then go over to spacing. Go back to line spacing, then reduce the line spacing to minus, let's use -10. Yes, we're using -10 for this one. Then reduce the size a bit and drop it here. Okay, let's increase this line spacing. I think this is okay. Let's use -1, -3 is okay. Yes, -4, right? Yes, this is okay. Make sure it's at this corner. Yes, so the next thing to do is to import our confetti, all these golden stuff, all these things. Yes, let's import them. I think we have them already. Let's just activate them and bring them to the front. Yes, to front. Yes, so what we're just going to do here, because there are too much, so we are going to reduce it. So to be able to reduce it, just go back to crop, then crop the one you want to use out. I'm using this one, so I'm just going to crop it. Yeah, just that one. I'm just going to crop it out. Yes, then reduce the size, then reduce the size and drop it around the side. We're going to drop it around this side. Yes, then copy this one. We are going to increase the size, drop it around this side. Yes, we are going to drop it around the side. then go over to this one, then copy it again, then bring it over to this side. As you can see, there's this stuff here, a part of the confetti I don't want, so we are just going to go over to eraser, click on it, then go over to eraser, then increase the eraser side, increase the softness, then go over and reduce it and erase that side. Yes, you'll be able to solve that issue. Then copy this one, this side, copy it, and drop it at this side. Yes, then lock everything in place. So what are we left with? Let's just go back to this design and go back to our reference. So we are going to import this. So we are not going to import, it remains this one. So let's just go over and do that. Just go back to your shapes, your circle, on your circle, then yes, reduce the size. Just go over and reduce the size, then drop it here. Then go back to your gradient. You're using this gradient, I have it already. So this is the color code. But for the first side, for this side, pick this part, for this part of the gradient. For this part of the gradient, this is the color code. FFB00, FFB00. And for the other side, this is the color code. FA7B06. Yes. Once you are done with that, just click on OK. Then once you've positioned it well, check, then copy it. Then once you copy it, just go over to edit and increase the size a bit. Yes, then check it, then go bring it back, bring it to the back of this one. Yes, then go back to your opacity, reduce the opacity, then make sure you place this at the middle of the circle. Yes, let's just adjust it very well. Yes, this is nice. I think we will be able to place this very well. Let me just adjust it a bit. Yes, so once you are done with that, go over to the circle at the top, then go over to your shadow. I'm just going to reduce the level of shadow. Just look at what I'm doing, then reduce this to this side. Yes, once you're done, increase the blur radius. Yes, and I think we are good to go. So what I want to write is 1st of May 2023. That's just type it one by one, then change the font to Poppins Bold. Then place it at the center. Yes, then we increase the size. Reduce it so that it will fit well. Let us write 1st May 2023. Yeah, I think this should be okay and easier. Go over to your align it to the center. Go over to your line spacing, then reduce it. Then just reduce the size from here. Yes, then go back to your line spacing, increase it a bit. Also reduce the size again. I think this is nice. So you just adjust it till it fits in. And I think with this we've been able to complete this tutorial. Let me just make some adjustments. So this will come over to this side. We're going to increase the size a bit. Yes, I think this is nice. This is okay. So I think this is the end of this tutorial. Make sure you like this video and subscribe to my channel. Thank you for sticking to the end. See you in my next video.